by God's grace, I'm here. I want to thank the couple for Dominic to accept me again this morning to preach the word of God. Let the God of Matthew bless you and all the congregation. I thank God for that. Before to start the message God gave us this morning, I want to start by a small testimony to say, since we are in this church, I think more than 1 year now. I think because I remember we was celebrate the morning birthday and we was here, and today again I say, it's going. Yeah, the testimony is since I'm here in this church, I see many change because of the weight of God to me is giving us. I see many change in my life because where we was going before, weight of God was there, but we was more sitting on the prophecy. There was more prophecy, more fasting, more prayer. We can make 21 days, we are going to the mountain for prayer. Fasting, we can make 21 days without eating meat, and 3 days we are not eating nothing, no water, nothing. 3 days you are dry. But there was many things were not going. And since we are listening to the word of God, we are eating the word of God Dominion is giving us, I think there is many things are changing. Many chains are falling only with the weight. And what I want to thank God, because there was many things, we passed through many injustice to the family. I was so, I don't know how to call it in English, like my heart was close to those people. But since I'm listening to the word of God, every Sunday, Dominic is always giving us the word of God. Monday for Start Bible. I see many things God wanted me to hear about that, to let go many things. And when I open my heart, it's like I go out for the prison. Because this prison makes us to remain in the same place. And God, you can pray, you can go to the mountain, you can fast, but if you're in the prison, you can't do nothing. You see people who are in the prison, they are stuck to many things. They can't walk, many things they can't do because they are in the prison. But because of the word of God today, I want to tell God thank you. Thank you to the word of God to Dominic. We are out of the prison. There was many prison in life. Yeah, this morning, God gave me this message. I was yesterday very busy in my house. It's also part of the message of we are always receiving Dominic. There was a brother of my husband. The wife lost the father in Congo, but they already sold their house. Now they are living in the room. He couldn't make the funeral in his place. And when they asked me to come and do it here in my place, with this open heart, with the word of God, full of the word of God, I allowed them to come in my place, only because of the glory of God. And it was them yesterday, and many again are there sleeping there. I think today they are going out. For that, I was very, very tired, but I don't know how God, 4 o'clock, wake up and say, you must wake up and prepare the message. Yeah, because I was very tired, and I said, there is nothing can separate us with the weight of the love of God. We must put, like Dominic told us last time, we must put God first. In the Bible study was learning about that. He said, give first God the first place. We must not always make God beyond to say, I'm tired, I can't go there. No. Say, let me stand like God, say, and come and give the word of God. Thank you. The message is in 2 Kings, verse 6, verse 1 until 7. God said, today He wants us to find everything we lost. We lost many in our life, but today God wants to give us back. Only for those who believe to His word and call His name, He will be able to bring us back whatever we lost. He said, and the son of the prophet said to Elijah, see now, the place where we dwell with you is too small for us. In this passage, God wants to tell us there is a time in our life, the place where you dwell, where your life is too small. This house is a spiritual house. It's not the house where we live. It's a spiritual life. Sometimes we feel uncomfortable in the spiritual life. The spaces become too small, while our space of spiritual life, spiritual house becomes small because we have many things we put in our life. The unnecessary, these things are not necessary. We put it in our spiritual life. Many things. Anger, grudges, many things. When we fill our heart with this, the house becomes too small. You see a room when you put many things, you can't breathe nicely. It's like that in our spiritual life. Our God don't want us to live a spiritual life where we have many things. You are a Christian, but you carry many things in your spiritual life. You carry people in your heart. You carry the environment in your life. You carry anger. You carry lying. You carry comfortable things. Those necessary things who is around us Christian. If our house becomes small, you feel that you want to pray, but it's too small. Why? Because your spiritual life is, there are many things who are not good for a Christian. And today, this son of prophet said, this place becomes small. We must move. We must leave everything and go find a big place. This big place will give you space to breathe, to work for God, to love neighbors, to love your enemy, to love the people who are not good for you. Why? Because you have a space, a spiritual space in your life. You can be in a house of your workplace. There will be many people who are not comfortable for you. But if you take those people, you put them, you see sometimes you want to go to workplace, but you feel like you don't want to go because there are many people there you don't want to see. And it's what God said today. We must remove those people. We must take our spiritual life to become big. We must move. We must open ourselves to become big. Spiritual life. You can breathe in your spiritual life. You can pray easily. You can pray. You can preach people. You can talk about God. You can give your testimony. Why? Because you have a space in your spiritual life. You have a space in your life. You have a space for you to pray. You have a space for you to talk about your living God in the life. Is what this man said. The place has become too small. And he said, please let us go to the Jordan, and every man take a beam from there, and let us make there a place where we may dwell. So the answer was, go. We must go out. We must move in our spiritual life. We must not stay in one place. We must open this spiritual life. God needs us to open this spiritual life for Him to work in our life. What is your spiritual life today, this morning? When the spiritual life becomes small, this house becomes small, everything of you becomes small. Nothing can move in our marriage, in our workplace, in our family. What is our spiritual life? How big is our house, our spiritual house? How big it is? How big it is, people can come and testify about us because our spiritual house is big. Wherever you go, everybody say, no, no, you have a big space. This space is our spiritual life. I can go to Him. I can go and sleep there. I can go and find comfort there. She or he always comfort me. He has space to receive me. Why? Because our spiritual life is big. We have space to receive people. We have space to talk to people. We have space to spread the word of God. For that today, this morning, God said we must go to find a big space in our hearts, in our spiritual life. It must be big. Nothing must put our life, spiritual life, to become small. And so far he said, then one said, please consent to go with your servant. And he answered, I will go. So he went with them, and then they came to the Jordan. They cut down a tree, but as one was cutting down a tree, the iron axe head fell into the water. You can, like the word of God is telling us. They say, whatever we have something precious, who fell in the water. Today, you see our life when we walk with God. You go, you find God, but there are the things so precious you can lose. You're laughing. You are no more laughing in life. Why? Because you lost something very precious. You are no more like you was before because you lost something very precious. What we lost today in life? Sometimes when you sit alone, you see, before I was laughing, I was happy in life. But since I lost this, I'm no more happy. I'm no more comfortable. I don't like to go to church anymore. I don't want to talk about God anymore. Because what was so precious for me, I lost it. What you lost? This morning, what you lost? Sometimes you can sit, you say, I lost. When life becomes so complicated when I come in South Africa, I was saying, I lost when I married. Why I lost my life only when I married? I was no more laughing. I was no more happy in life. Because for me, I lost something very precious. Because life was become so complicated. Feeding children, doing what, it was so complicated. What we lost this morning. Because this message didn't come for no reason. God knows maybe we lost something. And this morning, because we came in His presence, He wants us to find it. What we lost? What you lost in your workplace? Maybe you have a friend you like too much. But since things are happening between you, you lost him. There was a problem, conflict, you lost. You lost your work. You lost their children. You lost their husband. You lost. Whatever was so precious for you, this moment you lost. He was falling down in the water. If we see the deepest of the water, who can go in the deepest of the water, go and take what was precious? This morning we see maybe we can't again find what we lost. You say, no, I'm old now. I can't find again these things. It's finished for me. Whatever I wanted, but I'll never take back because it's finished. In the water, it went in the water. Impossible for me to take it back. When you check, you say, the situation, I see like it's finished. The way I see things, I see it's done. It's done already. Everything is finished. In your water, everything went there, in the water. This marriage, no, I think I'll never be happy again. It's finished. In this age, finished. This man I was looking for is gone. I'll never find. This child, it become like that. I'm not still like, no, this for this son, it's finished. I will not recover again the son I had before. This family, this my father, my mother, I think is finished. For this man, it was finished. He says, gone. He's gone. Everything we have now is gone. Out of found it murky because you went already in the water. Everything is going. But this morning God said, the Bible is telling us, the iron fell into the water, and he cried out and said, alas, Master. Yes, we lost. He went through the water. It's finished. Everything is finished. But God said, why we are keeping quiet? You sit in the situation like everything is okay. You sit, you say, well, it's finished, I can't talk about it. Let me remain like that. I will leave it like that. Because it's finished. Let me sit and keep quiet. But this man said, cry out. And when he cried, he didn't cry to anyone. He cried to the master. The Bible says, cry out and say, alas, Master. He called upon his master. He cried. He didn't keep quiet. Because in this moment, if he keep quiet, these things he lost is supposed to remain there. He said, no, I can't keep quiet. Let me cry out. He cried like Bartimaeus cried. He cried to the Lord, to his master. He cried, Master. Who is your master this morning? Who is my master? Who is our master this morning? We want to cry to him. This situation, you sit alone with it. You keep quiet so long. As this morning, God said, cry out to him only. You cry to yourself. You go to the corner, you murmur yourself. You talk yourself, you say, this situation, well, how far I'll go with it? How I'll continue with it? I will die with this situation. But this morning, God said, no, cry out. Cry out to who? To Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That is our master. We cry a lot to our family. We cry a lot to people. But this morning, God said, he needs us to cry out. Because we lost a lot. Let us cry out to him. This man, when he cried out, he said, ask, Master. Who is your master? Who is my master? Why are you keeping quiet? Why am I keeping quiet? Why you sit, you don't want to cry? Why we don't want to call upon him? This morning, he's asking us to call upon him. He knows we lost a lot. He knows we are keeping quiet. And he gave us this message this morning. He said we must cry out to him. Only to him. He said, cry out. This man cried out, ask, Master, for it was borrowed. So the man of God said, where did you fail? Sometimes when we cry to God, God wants the exactitude. Why are you crying for? When you go to the doctor, you have a headache. You tell the doctor, I have my hand. The doctor will not check the headache. Because you have a headache. When you go to the doctor, tell him it's headache. I feel headache. And this morning God said, why are you crying for? Where you making things for? Is what? What you lost? Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth. He wants to know what you lost in your life. His way is in your marriage, is in your workplace, is in the family, is your life, is your children. He wants us to talk to him, to tell him the truth. When a child comes to you, you say, Mama, I'm hungry. You know he's hungry. But sometimes, if he's not hungry, you see him start crying, you beat again. Or someone, he is crying because he's hungry, but he don't want to say he's hungry. He wants us to tell him the truth today. This man, the man of God asked him, where did this thing fall? He go and said, he was here. I remember he was here. The exact place. What is our exact problem? What we lost is what? Is your happiness? Is your money? If it's money, don't tell God it's a happiness. Tell him it's money. I lost my money. If it's a love, tell him God, I lost my life. If it's a food, tell God that I lost the food. You want to hear that? Exactly what you lost. Is the marriage, is the happiness, is what He wants us to show you where exactly we lost. What we lost this morning. He wants to hear us. He wants us to cry only to Him. He don't want us to cry to anybody or to show anybody our place where we lost. No, He don't want that. He wants us to cry only to Him and to tell Him, God, I'm the one lost, and I lost. He was here. And with this exactitude, then we can hear the word of God, what He's telling us this morning. So, Master, forgive the boy. So the man of God said, where did he fall? And he showed him the place. So he cut off a stick and threw it in there, and he made the iron float. The exactitude. He didn't say, no, man of God, he was there. He said, show me with exactly where it was, the place where we feel the pain is where. What is the problem? Where is this problem? He wants to hear from you. In the ministry doing, God wants to hear what is happening. What is the problem? What do you need? The exactitude. He wants to hear you. You are His servant. He wants to hear you. He wants you to talk to Him, to call upon Him, because He wants to do something this morning, not tomorrow, because He's the God of this, is the God of now. He wants to hear it now and give solution now. This man, the solution was not tomorrow. No, come tomorrow. I'll come and go there and find. It was the same moment, the same time. He found there, whatever he wanted. You can find it today there in the life of your husband. Nothing is finished. God wants you today to tell Him, to show Him the place is here. And God will make it today, there. Whatever minute we today, God wants you to tell Him today. He's the God of today. Don't wait tomorrow. Today, you tell Him your situation. You cry to Him. He has a solution today. Don't look the biggest problem big. Because sometimes when we come, we say, this problem is so big. I think it is. No, that is already finished. Look the place this man made for the things. In deepest of the water. But he didn't see the deepest of the water. He said, no, I have a master. If I cry to him, he will do something. If for that he cried, he didn't cry to the friend because they went a lot. He said, let us go. There was many. But he didn't cry to the friends to call the name of all the friends. And this place, can you do it? No. He said, let me call only the master. I know the master can give me solution. He called master. This morning, if possible, we must call him. We have many things we lost. And he wants us to recover, to take it back. Because we are his children. He wants to hear from us this morning. And he wants also us to come back here to come and testify his goodness. Because when God do miracle, we must spread the news for people to know there is someone who can do miracle. This master. And this master of us is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Is the one we come out to him and give us solution. Or the Bible says, he's there and he made the iron float. He saw it again. It was floating. Then he said, pick it up for yourself. And when God gives, he gives back. He will float. He will be there. He will float. The iron float. And the master said, go, pick it. Take it. When he float, don't leave it float. Don't leave it there. You say, no, it's not mine. Me, again, be happy. No, it's not me. You are doubting, but it's floating already. God said, go, take it. Take it, it's yours now. Don't leave it float. There are many processes. You see, that in the things of God, we must only be able to follow. He call upon. When he call upon, Jesus can down. He bring it out. He ask first the place. He show the place. He bring it out. Now he ask him, go, take it. You must not make effort to go and take it yourself. And this man go, take it. Because it was floating. And that he need us to hear from God. The instruction is very important. Because sometimes we can be floating there. He's talking to us. Go and take it. But we are there dreaming. How you can go and take it if you are not have the spiritual hearing. The spiritual hear, I don't know, English is also a problem. The hearing of God, when your ear is open to the spiritual things, you can understand, God is telling you to go and take it. God is telling us to go and take it. And you go, you take it. Can't say, how things start changing. No, it's not true. No, it's the time. God wants you to be happy now. He wants to recover. He wants to give you again everything back. And go and you take it. You say, that is the way of God. He talked to me. He started. He's giving me back. It's possible. It's Him. The Master is ready. The God we are serving is a really God. He's a miracle worker. He can do miracle. He's able to do. He's there today this morning because he said when 2 or 3 are gathered, he's there among them. Our God is here. This church, God is here. I want to tell you, many times God has shown me this church. When I entered it, God, this is the place you want me to pray. God always showed me. The last dream I saw, God was speaking to me. I was telling you, God showed me South Christian, and He was showing me NG Church. God is here. When we are coming here, we must come with faith to say, God, you say you are there. And when I go there, and I know you are listening to me, and you answer me, and I will take also whatever you want to me. But when we come like attitudes, no, we must come with faith to say, I'm going to meet Him. I'm going to receive something very important, and I'll go back with it. Like this man, when he cried with faith. He cried and said, this man will do something for me. Because these things fall in the water. I don't know what he will do. I don't know which miracle he will do, but let me only cry to him. I know he's able to do something. And because his faith was in him, show exactly the place, and God do miracle for him. This morning also is our message. God is here. He wants us to return, to take back whatever we lost. And He will bless us. Amen. That was my message. Thank you.
Amen. Will you pray for us in French? Pray French.